Everything okay over here?
Depends on your definition of okay. We treat seriously ill kids for a living. Kids with cancer, kids born with heart defects, cerebral palsy, cleft palates. There's nothing okay about what these kids have to go through.
One of those days, huh? Well, we all have them. You need to talk.
A little busy at the moment.
Looking at the ceiling?
It's just a little, experiment. Care to join me? Have a seat. I promise I won't bite.
I already know better, remember?
Fine. Suit yourself. What? You have no idea what you're missing.
Yeah, I do. It's called rounds. It's what we doctors do around here. Maybe you should get back to yours.
Do you know that if you squint your eyes, all the little holes in the ceiling start to look like stars?
Fascinating.
They're like these mini little constellations without even having to go outside.
It's one of those weird things you do with your patients to try to get their minds off what's really going on.
They open up their minds, use their imaginations. When's the last time you did anything like that, or do you even remember?
I've actually been pretty busy using real medicine to treat my patients.
Boring. My patients aren't always able to voice exactly what they're feeling, so I have to come up with alternative ways for them to express themselves. And I also think it's a good idea for every doctor to step away from the ordinary.
I'll pass. Thanks.
Your call. But you should know that this is all the rage around here.
Staring at the ceiling instead of treating patients? Can't wait for the media to get their hands on this.
Everybody has downtime. And it's actually kind of fun. I guess some new shrink at the hospital recommended it. And now everybody's doing it. Nurses, orderlies. I even caught an anesthesiologist out here earlier.
Was that before or after he inhaled nitrous oxide? I'm not big on fads. In the words of my Graham, if everyone were jumping off a bridge, would you?
Probably. Bridge jumping is a total adrenaline rush. You should actually try it sometime.
Why am I not surprised you have? I'm perfectly fine with my feet planted firmly on the ground.
Dr. Richard there. Call 5.
When did you get so old?
I think you know when that happened.
Hey, Doc, I need a word.
Not now, I'm on duty.
It wasn't a request. Do you mind if we just have a quick word? It's kind of private.
Not a problem. Should get back to my rounds. See you later.
Forget it, whatever it is, I'm not doing it.
You might want to rethink that. I know some things about you. After all, things you probably don't want to spread around this hospital.
Lower your voice.
All right, fine. Let's just hope that Dr. Worth remembers to censor her inside voice too, though, right?
What do you know about Maggie?
I know a lot of things. I know that the two of you used to work together in Memphis, that you're the one who arranged for her transfer out here. You probably, wanted to keep a closer eye on her? Make sure she didn't tell anybody what you did, or maybe what she hoped you cover
That's
up.
enough. Just tell me what you want. What's your favor?
I knew you'd come around.
Just tell me the favor.
All right. I need your help with a referral.
I don't want to be involved.
Just take some time and think about it, okay? Decide whether taking the moral high road in this case is in your best interest. Think about what'll happen if that gets out, okay? The coworkers, what do they think? What will Olivia think?
Is that what you're trying to do? Make me look bad in her eyes?
Considering what I know, I'm not gonna have to try that hard.
Don't you think you've caused her enough grief?
Olivia's a good person. I still care about what happens to her. The problem is she still thinks you're a good person. And I know different.
You're making a lot of assumptions based on one moment in history.
Hey, that one moment in history could destroy everything you've worked so hard to build for yourself. Just take some time. The ball's in your court. Now I'm gonna go find that Dr. Worth to see if she's free for drinks later. She's a really attractive woman, and God knows there's nothing I like more.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just a simple observation, really. I think it'll be pretty easy, too, to pull off the whole mysterious man routine on her. Good girls like her, they love that, and they love a little danger in their lives. Although, that didn't really work out too well for you. Now,
Stay away from that.
Oh, easy there, Tiger. You are in no position to be making demands. You got me? You do what I asked, give me that referral, and I might return the favor.
Couldn't resist jumping off the bridge, could ya? So, what did Johnny Handsome have to say?
Johnny Zakara is volatile and unstable, just like the rest of his family. And I think you should stay away from him.
How cute. You're being all possessive.
I'm being protective, not possessive. There's a big difference.
So, any luck?
Looks like ceiling tiles to me. Old ones. It should have been replaced a long time ago.
You just need to open up your mind a little bit more. Forget about what makes sense and take a moment to just feel.
Dr. Riley O'Donnell.
Anything yet?
Why don't we just skip over the whole lecture about my lack of imagination and you tell me what you see?
Okay. I see lights, millions of them, lighting up the city below. Over there, Beale Street, see? And then if you go 5 blocks over, Court Square.
Statue of Heat right in the middle.
Exactly. See, there's 2 big yellow lines a few blocks up.
The big water stain.
Exactly. Perfect. Mighty Mississippi. And there, 2 blocks up from the park.
100 North Main Street.
Uh-huh. The biggest building in all of Memphis. And the most secure. That didn't stop us, did it?
Well, apparently we were pretty determined. I'd have to say, the view was worth the risk, though.
The view, your guitar playing, really was a perfect night.
I think you're a brilliant doctor, Maggie. One of the best I know. And I respect you, but that's as far as it goes.
You can relax. I know why you brought me here. You need to keep me quiet about what happened in Memphis. It doesn't mean I don't miss the city or what we had. I mean, I still think about that night on the roof. If only things could have turned out differently, you know? If only...
I'm sorry. It was probably wrong for me to push you to come here. I was being selfish. I should have considered your feelings, too.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all weepy. It's just... I can't help but wish things would have turned out differently.